On that knee thing, I think there was a lot of commentary about her being so inconsolable on the bench when it happened. And I think there's like a big conversation with like, it is such a fear of female athletes to, as with any athlete, but like the dreaded ACL.
Yes.
So like, I think it's so fair for like someone, like it's just like shock as well. Like, they're like, oh, she's inconsolable, like all that kind of stuff. And then everyone's questioning why she's training. But also I think it's just like, people underestimate like the mental side of it, like just the worry and the dread, like that's going to happen. So I thought that was really interesting from the week as well, just like the commentary and the kind of thoughts around that and how she's magically playing.
Yeah, it's on the magically playing. She spoke post-game to someone from AFLW media and they asked her about it and she was basically like, adrenaline is a very powerful thing. And you can imagine that it probably would have helped her get through this grand final. But with the fear thing and just what you were talking about, like, I can't imagine not being inconsolable. If you're on the boundary, you're like on the bench, you don't know what you've done, but you know you've done something. You know that it's the week before the grand final and your team's about to win and make that grand final. Like, I would argue everyone would probably be feeling exactly how she was because you don't know what's going to happen. It could have been a very different story where like they didn't want to take the risk on her or it was a much more severe injury than we thought. So like, I think it's really interesting that anyone was questioning it because I feel like she reacted how a lot of us would have reacted if we were in her shoes.
I totally agree.